Has someone you love started showing subtle but concerning changes over the past year? Many people assume that death in old age happens suddenly, but the truth is the body often sends quiet warnings months, sometimes even a year, before life reaches its final stage. The problem is, most people miss these signs because they seem small at first. It's only later, looking back, that families realize the clues were there all along, but by then it's too late to prepare, too late to make those last memories count. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 key signs that often appear a year before an elderly person passes away. Some of them might be things you've noticed, but brushed off as just aging. Others might be changes that seem minor, but actually signal the body's gradual decline. Recognizing these signs early gives you the opportunity to provide better care, cherish meaningful moments, and most importantly, ensure that your loved one's final stage of life is filled with comfort, dignity, and peace. Stay with us until the end, because these 5 signs can help you prepare emotionally and practically for what's ahead. When you understand what's happening, you won't be caught off guard. You'll be able to make the most of the time you have left with those you love. One of the earliest and most telling signs that a person may be approaching the final year of their life is losing weight without even trying. At first, it might seem small, a belt suddenly needing to be tighter, clothes looking looser, or a once strong appetite starting to disappear. Many families often think this is just part of getting older, but actually, losing weight unexpectedly is rarely a good sign. It often means the body isn't taking in nutrients properly, muscle is being lost, and essential body systems are slowing down. While some muscle loss is natural with aging, losing it too quickly suggests something more serious is happening. The body might be struggling to digest food or process protein effectively, leading to muscles wasting away. This loss of strength doesn't just make moving harder, it also increases the risk of falls, weakens the body's defenses, and makes someone more likely to get sick. Another common reason for weight loss in the last year of life is changes in how much a person wants to eat. Many older individuals simply don't feel as hungry as they used to. Their sense of taste might fade, food might not seem enjoyable anymore, and they could start skipping meals or eating much smaller amounts. This isn't just about what they prefer, it's a real change in their body. As the body begins to slow down, it stops telling the brain to seek food as often. This results in less energy, less strength, and a slow decline in overall health. Plus, serious medical problems like cancer, heart failure, or kidney disease often cause weight loss, sometimes long before other clear symptoms appear. Even issues like feeling sad or confused, depression, or cognitive decline can make someone eat less, creating a downward spiral where the body doesn't get enough fuel. While families often try to help by offering favorite foods or protein drinks, if weight continues to drop despite these efforts, it's important to understand that the issue isn't just about diet. It's about the body getting ready for a bigger change. At this point, trying to force large meals might not help. Instead, focusing on comfort, offering easy-to-eat foods, and ensuring they stay hydrated can improve their quality of life. If you notice a loved one losing a lot of weight, especially if they're eating less, feeling weaker, or struggling to stay active, it's time to pay close attention. This isn't just about how they look, it's the body sending a message. Understanding this message now can help you prepare for what's to come with clarity, kindness, and the ability to make every remaining moment truly matter. One of the most noticeable changes as someone approaches the end of their life is a deep, ongoing tiredness that simply doesn't go away, even with rest. It's far more than just feeling a bit sleepy after a busy day. It's an extreme exhaustion that makes even simple tasks incredibly hard. Getting out of bed becomes a huge effort, walking across a room feels challenging, and daily routines like cooking, getting dressed, or even having a conversation start to feel too draining. This isn't just a normal part of getting older, it's a sign that the body is saving its remaining energy. As the organs begin to slow down, the body starts to focus on what's most important. The heart might not pump blood as effectively, circulation gets weaker, and muscles don't receive the same level of oxygen they once did. This is why many elderly individuals in their final months feel weak, unsteady, and can't do as much as they used to. Another important factor is that the body's metabolism slows down. While the body is designed to create and use energy as it prepares for its final phase, that energy is redirected. Instead of powering movement, the body shifts towards simply preserving itself. This explains why someone in decline might start sleeping much more, needing longer naps during the day, and finding it harder to stay awake for extended periods. Some might even experience sudden drops in energy, appearing fine one moment but completely exhausted the next. Perhaps the most heartbreaking aspect of this process is the emotional effect of such profound tiredness. Many seniors who once valued their independence may start to feel frustrated or even embarrassed that they can no longer do what they once could. They might pull away from talking, avoid social gatherings, or stop enjoying hobbies, not because they don't care, but because they simply lack the energy. This can lead to a cycle of feeling alone, where they stop trying altogether, which can then speed up their decline. For families, watching a loved one change from being active and engaged to being exhausted and withdrawn can be painful. It's easy to think they are being lazy or that they should just push through it, but the truth is, forcing activity won't help. What matters most is understanding their limits, allowing them to rest when necessary, and making their remaining days as comfortable as possible. If you notice a loved one experiencing deep, ongoing fatigue that doesn't get better with rest, take it as a clear sign that their body is going through a significant change. This is a time to cherish conversations, create peaceful moments, and support them without expectations, because ultimately, what truly matters isn't how much they can do, but that they feel loved, understood, and at peace. As someone approaches the very final stage of life, one of the most striking changes often appears in their thinking, communication, and how they interact with others. You might notice that a person who was once very sharp and involved starts forgetting things more often, struggles to follow conversations, or seems confused in places they know well. They might repeat themselves, forget names, or lose track of time, even if they never had memory problems before. These subtle changes in thinking can begin months or even a full year before passing away. This isn't just ordinary forgetfulness. Like any other organ, the brain needs a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients to work correctly. But as blood circulation weakens and less oxygen reaches the brain, cognitive function begins to slow down. The person might easily get confused, have trouble making decisions, or find it hard to recognize people and places they've known for many years. Sometimes they might have brief moments where they seem perfectly clear, followed by sudden periods of confusion, almost as if their mind is fading in and out. Another common sign is becoming more withdrawn emotionally. Someone nearing the end of life often loses interest in social interactions. You might notice them talking less, engaging less, or simply sitting quietly for long periods. It's not that they don't care about their loved ones. It's that their brain no longer processes emotions and social interaction in the same way. Conversations become tiring, noisy environments feel overwhelming, and eventually, many seniors retreat into their own inner world. You may also observe changes in their mood and behavior. Some might become more irritable, anxious, or easily frustrated, while others appear unusually calm, distant, or uninterested in things that once mattered to them. This isn't merely a change in personality, it's often a result of the brain adjusting to the body's decline. As cognitive function slows, emotions become harder to express, and the person might stop reacting to situations as they used to. For family members, this stage can be particularly difficult. Watching a loved one seem to lose touch with reality or pull away emotionally can feel like losing them even before they are physically gone. But it's vital to remember this is not something they can control. Instead of trying to pull them back into conversations, the best thing you can do is meet them where they are. Speak gently, offer comfort, and understand that even if they don't always respond with words, they can still feel your presence and love. If a loved one is becoming more forgetful, more confused, or less engaged, it's important not to ignore these signs. They are often early indications that the body and mind are getting ready for the final transition. This is a time to be patient, cherish quiet moments, and focus on creating an environment that feels safe, familiar, and peaceful, because even when words fade, the feelings of love and comfort can still be profoundly felt. As the body begins its final slowdown, one of the clearest physical signs is a weakened immune system. You might notice that someone who rarely got sick before now seems to catch every cold, every flu, and every small infection that comes around. What used to be minor illnesses now take much longer to recover from, and simple wounds like a small cut or bruise heal at a noticeably slower pace. These changes are not random. They signal that the body is no longer able to defend or repair itself as it once did. One of the biggest concerns is the repeated occurrence of infections. Pneumonia, urinary tract infections, UTIs, skin infections, and even oral infections become more common as the immune system weakens. Many families might think these are just isolated illnesses, but when they start happening frequently or take a long time to clear up, it's often a sign that the body is losing its ability to fight back. Even antibiotics, which once worked quickly, might seem less effective. The person may need stronger medications, longer recovery times, or multiple treatments for infections that would have previously been minor. This occurs because as circulation slows and organ function declines, the body simply doesn't respond to treatment as well. Another issue that is often overlooked is chronic wounds. If you observe that small scratches, sores, or bruises are not healing properly or keep reopening, it could mean that blood flow is poor. Insufficient blood flow means that oxygen and nutrients are not reaching the skin and tissues effectively, making healing much slower than usual. Pressure sores, especially for those who move less, become a serious risk and can lead to dangerous infections if not carefully managed. What's even more concerning is that infections in the final year of life often don't present in obvious ways. Instead of a high fever, an elderly person may simply seem more tired than usual, more confused, or less interested in eating. In fact, for seniors, a sudden drop in mental alertness is often the very first warning sign of an infection, even before other physical symptoms appear. This is why recognizing these changes early can make a big difference in how much comfort and support they receive in their final stage of life. For families, watching a loved one battle repeated infections can be both frustrating and heartbreaking. It's tempting to push for aggressive treatments, hoping that one more course of antibiotics or another hospital stay will resolve the problem. However, at a certain point, the focus often shifts from trying to cure the illness to simply providing comfort, ensuring they stay hydrated, keeping their skin clean and moisturized, and minimizing stress on their body can often do more for their well-being than another round of medication that might only prolong suffering. One of the most telling signs that the body is preparing for its final stage is a noticeable change in breathing patterns and circulation. You might observe that your loved one breathes more slowly or shallowly than before. At times, they might pause between breaths, or their breathing could become irregular, speeding up and then slowing down unexpectedly. Some people experience a gentle, rhythmic breathing pattern known as Cheney-Stokes respiration, where breathing alternates between deep, rapid breaths and longer pauses. These changes can start subtly, but become more pronounced and frequent over time. Another common sign is weakened circulation. You may notice that their hands, feet, or even their nose and ears feel cold to the touch. The skin might appear pale, bluish, or mottled, particularly around the fingers and toes. This happens because the body is prioritizing blood flow to vital organs, reducing circulation to the extremities. It's a clear indication that the heart is not pumping as strongly as it once was. Some people also experience more shortness of breath, even with very little movement. Simply sitting up, speaking, or changing positions might cause them to feel winded or out of breath. You might notice them breathing through their mouth more often, or they may suddenly need to stop and catch their breath while talking. If they were once able to walk across the room easily but now struggle to do so, it could indicate declining lung function. In some instances, fluid buildup in the lungs can make breathing even more difficult. This can lead to a persistent cough, gurgling sounds, or even a feeling of tightness in the chest. Many people might assume it's just congestion from a cold, but in elderly individuals nearing the end of life, it's often a sign that the lungs are weakening. This can make lying flat uncomfortable, and they may prefer to sleep propped up on pillows or in a reclining chair to ease their breathing. For family members, observing these changes can be frightening. It's natural to want to help, to encourage deeper breaths, or to worry that something urgent is happening. However, in many cases, this is simply the body's natural way of slowing down. While it may not always be possible to reverse these changes, there are ways to make them more comfortable. Keeping the room cool, using a humidifier, or offering small sips of water can help ease discomfort. In some cases, medications or oxygen therapy can provide relief, but the main focus shifts towards comfort rather than trying to fix the underlying issue. If you notice these signs, changes in breathing, cold hands and feet, or a bluish tint to the skin, it's important to pay attention. These are often indicators that the body is conserving energy and that circulation is slowing down. It's a time to be present, offer reassurance, and and create a peaceful environment where they feel safe and at ease. In these final months or weeks, the most important things you can give them aren't medical interventions, but comfort, dignity, and the knowledge that they are not alone. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect on what we've explored. Significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive decline, frequent infections, and major changes in breathing and circulation are 5 key signs that often appear in the year leading up to an elderly person's passing. They may not all happen at once, nor are they always obvious initially, but when you start noticing them, it's a clear indication that the body is preparing for its final transition. For many families, these changes can be incredibly difficult to accept. It's natural to want to fight against them, to encourage a loved one to eat more, move more, or push through their exhaustion. Yet sometimes, the kindest thing we can do is listen to what their body is telling us. Instead of focusing on trying to reverse the inevitable, we can direct our efforts towards making their remaining time as peaceful, comfortable, and meaningful as possible. Understanding these signs isn't about fearing death, it's about being prepared for it. When you recognize these changes early, you can offer better care, make important decisions ahead of time, and help ensure that your loved one's final months are filled with love and dignity. This is a time for cherishing moments, sharing stories, and letting them know they are deeply valued and never alone. If you're noticing these signs in someone close to you, take a deep breath and remember that you are not alone on this journey. Many families have walked this path before, and while it is never easy, knowing what to expect can help you find strength, patience, and inner peace. Thank you for joining us today. We would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Are you tired of feeling like age is catching up to you faster than you'd like? Wishing you could still feel youthful, vibrant, and radiant without spending a fortune on expensive treatments? Well, you're absolutely in the right place. In today's video, we're going to uncover 8 simple yet powerful beauty secrets that will help you not only look, but also truly feel younger without the need for expensive creams, invasive surgeries, or complicated routines. From the essential act of hydration to the rejuvenating touch of a facial massage, the keys to glowing, youthful skin are far more accessible than you might ever imagine. But here's the profound truth. It's not merely about looking younger. These beauty habits are deeply intertwined with improving your overall health and boosting your confidence. As you gracefully navigate through life, these small yet significant changes will empower you to stay fresh, energized, and profoundly comfortable in your own skin. Whether your desire is for smoother skin, a luminous complexion, or even a subtle but impactful boost in your posture, these tips are poised to make an immense difference. So, make sure to stick around until the very end, because some of these incredibly effective tricks might genuinely surprise you. You'll leave this video armed with practical, natural beauty advice that you can seamlessly integrate into your daily life starting today, allowing you to feel utterly rejuvenated and truly unstoppable. Don't forget to show your support by liking this video, sharing your favorite beauty trick in the comments below, and subscribing to our channel so you never miss a valuable tip for staying vibrant and confident at any age. If you haven't subscribed yet, we highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you catch all our future videos. Your ongoing support means the world to us, and if you found this content helpful, you can further assist us in spreading these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Should you find the topic of this video appealing, please let us know by commenting 1. If not, a 0 will help us understand how we can improve and create even better videos tailored just for you. Now, let's begin this transformative journey together. Hydration, without a doubt, stands as one of the most powerful and naturally potent anti-aging remedies readily available to us. If there's just one crucial takeaway you absorb from today's discussion, let it resonate deeply. Hydration is your ultimate, unparalleled beauty secret. No matter how many high-end creams you invest in or how many fancy serums you slather on, they simply cannot perform wonders for your skin if your body is fundamentally deprived of the essential moisture it so desperately craves. You can apply all the luxurious products you desire, but if you're not properly hydrating from within, your skin will inevitably appear tired, lackluster, and aged far beyond its years. To paint a clearer picture, envision your skin as a plump, juicy, fresh grape, smooth, full of life, and radiant when it's perfectly hydrated. However, as dehydration begins to set in, that vibrant grape starts to shrivel, resembling a dry, wrinkled raisin, sagging and losing its youthful bounce. And honestly, who among us would ever desire raisin skin? Certainly not me, and I'm confident you share that sentiment. The challenging truth is that many of us, particularly as we mature, mistakenly believe we are consuming enough water, but our perception might be flawed. As we gracefully grow older, our bodies gradually begin to lose that innate, natural thirst cue. It's often a silent, insidious struggle, and we frequently don't even recognize we're dehydrated until the signs become undeniable, and it feels almost too late. That's precisely when those fine lines deepen their imprint, wrinkles become more profoundly pronounced, and our faces unfortunately take on a dull, drained, and fatigued appearance. It can be disheartening because hydration is an incredibly simple solution, yet it's so frequently overlooked by a vast majority of us. So, what proactive steps can we collectively take to counteract this? Firstly, let's cultivate a conscious and unwavering effort to consume at least 8 glasses of water daily. And no, that doesn't imply attempting to gulp down all 8 glasses in a single sitting. Rather, take your time, savoring and sipping it consistently throughout your entire day. Trust us, your body will profoundly thank you for this mindful practice. If the idea of plain water feels a bit monotonous or unexciting, don't hesitate to elevate it with a touch of flair. Incorporate a refreshing squeeze of fresh lemon, a few crisp cucumber slices, or even a handful of vibrant berries to infuse it with a more enjoyable flavor. You can also mindfully indulge in a variety of herbal teas, which not only contribute to your hydration, but also offer a soothing and calming experience. The essence here is to discover what genuinely works for you, transforming hydration from a mundane chore into an enjoyable and eagerly anticipated routine. And here's a golden, invaluable tip. The foods you intentionally choose to eat play an enormous and often underestimated role in your overall hydration. Certain fruits and vegetables are veritable powerhouses, densely packed with water, offering a burst of freshness and vitality directly to your skin. Think of succulent watermelon, crisp cucumbers, zesty oranges, and nutrient-rich leafy greens. These incredible foods will synergistically work to maintain your skin's inherent glow and optimal hydration from the inside out. If you're someone who consistently finds it challenging to drink an adequate amount of water, thoughtfully incorporating these water-rich foods into your daily diet can serve as an excellent and delicious alternative. They are not only incredibly tasty, but also deeply nourishing, bestowing upon your skin that coveted, healthy, radiant glow we all aspire to achieve. However, as much as we cherish our invigorating morning coffee or that relaxing glass of wine after a particularly long and demanding day, it's imperative to remain acutely aware that both caffeine and alcohol can significantly dehydrate our bodies. So, if you choose to partake in these indulgences, and truly, who doesn't occasionally, simply ensure you're consciously compensating by consuming extra water to meticulously keep your hydration levels perfectly in check. The truly transformative power that proper and consistent hydration can impart to your skin is nothing short of astonishing. It's a remarkably simple change that can make your skin appear visibly fresher, noticeably plumper, and absolutely brimming with life. Best of all, this profound beauty treatment is entirely free. Hydration is your secret weapon, your most accessible and natural beauty treatment. Never underestimate the profound power of a well-hydrated body and thoroughly moisturized skin. It's a true game changer in not only how you look, but also how dynamically you feel. And it all begins with just a single glass of water. Let's now delve into something remarkably simple, yet so profoundly transformative. A beauty practice that far too many women regrettably underestimate: the facial massage. Honestly, it stands as one of the most underrated gems in the entire realm of skincare, and we are here to emphatically tell you that you absolutely do not need expensive gadgets, extravagant tools, or luxurious spa treatments to achieve a truly radiant, youthful glow. No, the secret, in fact, is far more accessible, incredibly effective, and wonderfully natural than that. It's a humble, quick 2-minute ritual that you can effortlessly incorporate into your routine every single night, and it promises to leave your skin looking visibly refreshed, wonderfully lifted, and undeniably glowing. It's almost as if you are gifting your face a small, magical moment of self-care every evening, and the most delightful part is that it is entirely natural. Why does this practice work such wonders? Because, let's face it, pun intended, as we gracefully age, our circulation naturally tends to slow down. This vital process directly impacts the essential flow of blood to our faces, and it's precisely then that we begin to notice a dullness subtly creeping in, skin that unfortunately lacks that youthful bounce, and of course, the inevitable appearance of sagging and those fine lines and wrinkles that often feel like rather unwelcome guests. This is precisely where the magic and profound benefits of a consistent facial massage truly come into play. It's akin to hitting a gentle reset button for your skin. By mindfully and gently massaging your face, you actively stimulate circulation, effectively ushering fresh, oxygen-rich blood and much-needed nutrients directly to your skin cells. This vital boost, in turn, significantly helps to reduce puffiness and can even aid in delicately draining away excess fluid that often contributes to that annoying, bloated appearance. Here's how to seamlessly integrate this beneficial practice into your routine. First and foremost, ensure your hands are meticulously clean. This is an essential step as you are about to treat your delicate skin with profound love and care. Dispense a small pea-sized amount of a nourishing oil. Rosehip, jojoba, or even just a dab of your favorite moisturizer will suffice, and gently warm it between your fingertips. The fundamental key here is to consistently apply upward motions. Never ever pull your skin downward. Instead, consciously imagine you are lifting, sculpting, and subtly defining your facial features with each gentle, deliberate stroke. For your forehead, utilize your fingertips to smoothly glide away the lines, working from the very center outward, as if you are gently erasing the accumulated stress and tension of your day. For the delicate and sensitive under-eye area, specifically use your ring fingers. These fingers are inherently the weakest, making them perfectly suited for the gentle tapping motions that will effectively help reduce puffiness and alleviate tension without causing undue strain. As you progressively move to your cheeks and jawline, employ gentle circular motions. Think of this as sculpting your face, actively restoring tone and definition back into its rightful place. And critically, do not neglect your neck. This often overlooked area is frequently one of the very first places to visibly show the signs of aging, so make sure to massage upward, consistently, never downward, to maintain its youthful appearance. If you wish to elevate this rejuvenating experience, try storing your chosen facial oil in the refrigerator. Trust us, when you apply the cool oil to your face, it feels like an instant burst of rejuvenation, actively tightening your skin and dramatically reducing any swelling far faster than you can possibly imagine. It's like giving your face an instant, invigorating lift, and the sensation is truly heavenly. Here's our heartfelt promise to you. Commit to making this a cherished nightly ritual, just 2 minutes before you drift off to sleep. That's genuinely all it takes. Within mere weeks, you will undeniably observe a noticeable difference. Your skin will feel remarkably firmer, appear visibly brighter, and exude the kind of youthful, natural glow that no amount of makeup can ever fully replicate. This particular beauty hack is as natural as it authentically gets. No Botox, no expensive procedures, just pure, loving self-care in action. If you are still watching this video and find these enriching lessons useful, please take a moment to comment 1 below to graciously let us know that you are still actively engaged with us. Honestly, it's a simple, profoundly effective, and truly empowering way to consciously reconnect with yourself and your inherent beauty as you gracefully embrace the aging process. It's not merely about looking younger, it's about deeply honoring the skin you currently inhabit and making it feel cherished and loved every single day. Try it for yourself, and you will undoubtedly discover that the magic is very real. Let's now dive deep into one of the most common and, frankly, regrettable makeup mistakes we often observe women making as they gracefully get older: the persistent adherence to powder-based products. Ladies, we genuinely understand. Many of us grew up with pressed powder as an absolute beauty essential. It was perceived as the perfect, infallible solution to meticulously keep our makeup in place and effectively combat unwanted shine, particularly during the humid summer months. However, allow us to share a crucial insight. As we mature, this once go-to product can regrettably begin to work against us, and it truly breaks our hearts to witness so many incredible women unknowingly making this mistake under the misconception that it is still doing them a favor. When we get older, our skin undergoes undeniable changes. It naturally becomes thinner, tends to be drier, and often develops a more textured appearance. Consequently, when you apply powder, it has an unfortunate tendency to settle into every fine line, accentuate every little wrinkle, and highlight all those dry patches you've meticulously been trying to conceal. Instead of creating that smooth, flawless, and coveted finish we all desire, it paradoxically emphasizes everything we've been striving to soften. It's almost like applying a magnifying glass to all the aspects we genuinely prefer to forget about. It's frustrating, isn't it? Why would anyone deliberately want to make their skin appear even drier and more textured when the natural process of aging already presents us with enough challenges? So, what should you strategically do instead to achieve that radiant, youthful glow? It's unequivocally time to wholeheartedly embrace the transformative power of cream-based makeup. We're talking specifically about cream blush, cream highlighter, and most importantly, cream foundation. These incredible products seamlessly blend into your skin, offering a beautifully dewy, fresh, and inherently youthful glow. Honestly, the visible difference is truly night and day. It's akin to switching from dull, dry paint to vibrant, luminous skin. And let's not even begin to discuss foundation. It's time to definitively skip those heavy, cakey formulas that merely sink into your fine lines and wrinkles, making them appear more prominent. Instead, instinctively reach for something lightweight, profoundly hydrating, and naturally glowy. Tinted moisturizers, BB creams, or lightweight liquid foundations will generously provide you with that natural radiance, making you look effortlessly fresh and genuinely young without ever feeling like you're wearing an oppressive mask. And for a moment, let's specifically address blush. Powder blush is often the primary culprit when your makeup appears flat, patchy, and lifeless. But when you make the wise transition to cream blush, it seamlessly melts into your skin, imparting that beautiful, naturally flushed, and truly healthy look. It's soft, it's undeniably youthful, and it will make you feel so much more alive and vibrant. Experiment with warm, rosy, or peachy tones for that coveted, I just stepped out of the sun kind of radiance. A little truly goes a long way, and trust us, you'll look instantly more youthful. Don't underestimate the subtle yet powerful effect of liquid highlighter. A small, strategic dab on the very tops of your cheekbones, gracefully along the bridge of your nose, and even gently along your brow bone can work absolute wonders. It imparts a natural lift to your face without appearing greasy or overly shiny. It bestows upon you that fresh, luminous glow that instantly makes you look younger and healthier, no filters needed whatsoever. It's entirely about wholeheartedly embracing that natural inner glow we sometimes mistakenly forget we still inherently possess. But here's arguably the most crucial piece of advice we can possibly offer you. Always, without fail, moisturize thoroughly before you apply any makeup. A hydrating primer or a deeply nourishing moisturizer creates the absolute perfect, smooth canvas for your subsequent makeup application. Without it, your makeup will inevitably settle into every wrinkle and fine line, making the entire look appear heavy and unnatural. The overarching goal is always to enhance your natural beauty, not to mask or cover it up with cumbersome layers of thick, opaque products. Cream-based makeup harmoniously works with your skin, making it appear plumper, smoother, and distinctly more vibrant. It moves fluidly with your expressions rather than merely sitting statically on top of your skin. Trust us, when you make this transformative switch, you'll feel as though you've bestowed a thoughtful little gift upon yourself. Your face will undoubtedly thank you, and you'll immediately begin to perceive the positive difference every time you glance into a mirror. When it comes to effortlessly looking younger and more refreshed, many individuals frequently overlook one of the most inherently defining features of the face, the eyebrows. It might appear to be a minor detail, but the precise shape and natural fullness of your brows wield an enormous impact on how youthful and vibrant your entire appearance is perceived. As we gracefully age, it's an entirely natural progression for our eyebrows to undergo changes. They can gradually become thinner, begin to lose their vibrant color, and sometimes even droop slightly, which can regrettably make us appear tired, worn out, and older than we authentically feel. However, here's the truly exciting news. With the application of just a few straightforward techniques, you can instantaneously restore a youthful, naturally lifted appearance to your face, effectively bringing back that vibrant, alert glow you might have mistakenly thought was lost forever. We simply cannot stress this enough. Your eyebrows are an absolute game changer. It represents a quick, incredibly easy, and profoundly impactful way to make a noticeable difference without having to commit to a full face of elaborate makeup. Imagine this. In just a matter of minutes, you possess the power to completely transform your look, subtly turning back the clock and giving your face an instant, rejuvenating lift. So, how precisely do you accomplish this remarkable, almost magical trick? The profound secret lies in meticulously achieving a natural, youthful brow that perfectly complements your unique face and inherent features. Begin this transformation with a soft, natural brow pencil. Consciously steer clear of those harsh, overtly dark lines that can, ironically, make you look more intense than elegantly sophisticated. Instead, diligently find a pencil that is just a shade lighter than your natural brow color. For instance, if you possess dark brown hair, opt for a soft, warm brown shade. If your hair has beautifully transitioned to gray or silver, a versatile taupe pencil will work absolute wonders. The overarching goal here is to delicately recreate the soft, feathery texture of natural eyebrow hairs. Use tiny, hair-like strokes to meticulously fill in your brows, gently yet precisely following their natural, inherent shape. Trust us, these small, feathery strokes create a far more authentic, youthful look than a single, solid, painted-on line. The difference, though subtle, is profoundly impactful. Next, let's pivot to discussing the vital art of lifting that arch. This singular trick can genuinely make all the difference when it comes to appearing younger and more awake. We absolutely adore the subtle yet powerful effect of gently lifting the arch of the brow just a little. It's akin to the nuanced difference between merely smiling and genuinely beaming. The absolute key is to maintain a natural appearance. Avoid going excessively high, or it will regrettably look overly dramatic, as if you're permanently surprised. Just a delicate lift will work wonders in making your eyes appear more open, alert, and undeniably youthful. It's entirely about achieving a soft, effortless lift that subtly enhances your natural, beautiful features. Now, if you're not someone who wishes to dedicate an excessive amount of time meticulously filling in your brows every morning, absolutely do not worry. A tinted brow gel is destined to become your indispensable best friend. It's incredibly quick, remarkably easy, and performs the job beautifully. The gel will not only meticulously keep your brows perfectly in place throughout your entire day, but also intelligently adds a touch of color and natural fullness, making your brows appear organically richer and more distinctly defined. It's such a simple yet brilliant step, and the transformative effect is truly undeniable. Lastly, a minimal touch of highlighter or a light reflective concealer strategically placed directly under the brow bone can perform wonders in creating that coveted, lifted, refreshed appearance. A soft, luminous highlight beneath your brow arch will not only accentuate the subtle lift, but will also genuinely open up your eyes, making them appear brighter, more awake, and profoundly more youthful. It is such a small, often overlooked detail, but it is honestly one of the most genuinely effective ways to bestow upon yourself that sought-after wow factor. The inherent beauty of well-groomed eyebrows is their remarkable ability to work wonders without the absolute necessity of any other makeup. They elegantly frame your face, powerfully enhance your eyes, and can instantaneously make you appear polished, put together, and effortlessly refined. You don't even require a full, intricate makeup routine. Just a little strategic brow definition can completely rejuvenate and revitalize your entire look. If you've never truly given much thoughtful consideration to your brows before, we wholeheartedly encourage you to experiment with these simple yet effective tricks. You will be utterly amazed at how much younger, more vibrant, and remarkably refreshed you will undoubtedly look. It's like discovering a secret, powerful weapon that intrinsically brings out the absolute best in you. Give it a try. We confidently promise you will not regret it. Ladies, let's now truly dive into the profound magic of our hair. It is undeniably one of the most powerful and transformative tools we possess for revitalizing our entire appearance. And we're not simply referring to a basic haircut or a new color. We're speaking specifically about the incredible way the right hair color and volume can instantly breathe new life into our whole look, making us feel genuinely refreshed and absolutely brimming with vitality. As we gracefully age, our hair inevitably begins to undergo changes. It may subtly thin, gradually lose its vibrant, natural pigment, and often becomes more fragile if we don't adjust our care routines accordingly. Failing to adapt can regrettably leave us looking older than we truly feel, often unintentionally highlighting the signs of aging. Let's begin our exploration with the captivating realm of hair color, shall we? So many women mistakenly feel an immense pressure to embrace fully gray hair as they get older, under the impression that it's their sole viable option. But we are here to emphatically tell you that this is simply not the case. If you genuinely love your silver strands, then more power to you. Wholeheartedly embrace them. Just make sure you are actively taking the correct steps to keep them looking fresh, vibrant, and luminous. A high-quality purple shampoo can perform absolute wonders, meticulously preserving that gorgeous silver hue, keeping it vibrant and completely free of any undesirable yellowing tones. However, if you're someone who prefers to thoughtfully add a touch of color to your hair, there are truly beautiful and flattering options to consider. Soft dimensional highlights can generously impart a natural, youthful glow to your hair without the harshness or starkness often associated with solid, single-tone dyes. And trust us, while jet black hair may seem tempting and dramatic, it can often be too stark and unforgiving for mature skin, sometimes paradoxically emphasizing those fine lines and subtle wrinkles we've worked so diligently to soften. Instead, wisely choose warmer, more universally flattering shades like rich caramel, golden honey, or a soft, radiant golden brown. These particular tones possess the remarkable ability to create a warm, luminous glow that profoundly brings a sense of youthfulness and vitality back to your face. And for those of us who cherish our blonde hues, adding strategic depth is absolutely key. Bright, stark platinum blonde can occasionally wash out the complexion, making it appear dull. But by intelligently incorporating lowlights or thoughtfully opting for a deeper, more nuanced blonde hue, you'll discover that your skin immediately looks more vibrant, healthy, and inherently youthful. For individuals blessed with beautiful gray or silver hair, maintaining its brightness is absolutely essential. Consistently use a purple or blue-tinted shampoo approximately once a week to prevent those elegant silvery tones from becoming dull or developing an unwelcome yellow cast. Now, let's emphatically discuss volume, a true game changer when it comes to achieving a youthful look. One of the earliest and most telling signs of aging hair is when it begins to lose its natural volume, appearing flat, lifeless, and devoid of bounce. It's almost as if your hair's inherent vitality is slowly slipping away, and that's precisely when we need to shower it with a little extra love and attention. The fundamental key to truly youthful-looking hair lies in cultivating lift, dynamic movement, and abundant body. There are a few remarkably effective tricks you can seamlessly incorporate into your daily routine to bring that coveted fullness back. Begin with a volumizing mousse. A small, strategic amount applied directly at the roots before blow-drying can perform absolute wonders. Trust us, it genuinely makes a world of difference. Try the technique of blow-drying your hair upside down, which not only gives you instant gravity-defying lift, but also adds an airy, bouncy texture that looks incredibly fresh and modern. If you are still watching this video and find these enriching lessons useful, please take a moment to comment 2 below to graciously let us know that you are still actively engaged with us. And importantly, don't be afraid to experiment and switch up your part. If you've been consistently parting your hair the same way for years, a simple flip to the other side can instantly give your entire look a noticeable lift and immediately make you feel more vibrant and alive. Another exceptionally great tip is to consider a layered haircut. Hair that is heavy, long, and without layers can unfortunately drag your face down, making you appear older. Layers, on the other hand, strategically add softness, movement, and beautiful dimension, which instantaneously brightens your face and imparts a more youthful, dynamic vibe. And here's a personal favorite and often overlooked gem. Avoid overwashing your hair. Shampooing too frequently strips your hair of its precious natural oils, leaving it dry, dull, and prone to damage. Dry shampoo is destined to become your absolute best friend for those in-between days, effectively refreshing your hair without the necessity of washing it every single day. The bottom line is profoundly simple. Healthy, voluminous, and meticulously well-maintained hair doesn't just make you look younger. It profoundly makes you feel more confident, energized, and alive. Taking the thoughtful time to genuinely care for your hair is a valuable investment in yourself, and it truly pays off, consistently bringing out the very best version of you, regardless of your age. So go ahead, experiment boldly with your hair color, play playfully with your volume, and allow your hair to be a true, vibrant reflection of the beautiful, dynamic woman you truly are. Here's a little secret that many women frequently overlook, yet it holds an immense amount of transformative power: your smile. It is undeniably one of the very first things people notice about you, and it possesses the remarkable ability to genuinely make or beautifully enhance your entire appearance. A radiant, meticulously well-maintained smile doesn't merely brighten your face, it can instantaneously make you appear years younger. It's truly amazing how a simple, genuine smile can completely transform your entire look. But let's be entirely honest, over time, our teeth undergo natural changes. They gradually lose their inherent brightness, they may subtly shift their alignment, and sometimes they even begin to thin out. These subtle, often imperceptible changes, though not always immediately obvious to others, can unfortunately add years to our perceived appearance, often without us consciously realizing it. However, here's the truly good news that will undoubtedly make you smile. You absolutely do not need to spend a fortune on expensive, invasive dental procedures to revive and refresh your smile. You can achieve a remarkable smile makeover right in the comfortable sanctuary of your own home, and trust us, the empowering results will leave you feeling incredibly confident and uplifted. We've always firmly believed that effective self-care does not need to come with a hefty price tag. So, let's thoroughly explore some simple yet incredibly effective at-home tricks to make your smile appear as youthful, vibrant, and dazzling as you authentically feel. First, let's discuss the power of whitening. Over the years, our beloved coffee, tea, and those indulgent glasses of wine can regrettably leave stubborn stains that dull your teeth, often giving them a lackluster, aged appearance. The truly good news is that you don't necessarily need harsh chemicals or exorbitantly expensive professional treatments to bring back that dazzling white shine. There are amazing, readily available at-home whitening kits and specialized toothpastes that work wonders, but it is crucial to exercise caution and not overdo it. Harsh, aggressive treatments can leave your teeth unpleasantly sensitive, and honestly, who truly desires that? For a more natural and gentle approach, consider carefully brushing with a mild mix of baking soda and hydrogen peroxide approximately once a week. It's a remarkably simple trick that effectively lifts surface stains, leaving your teeth visibly brighter without compromising your precious enamel. The feeling of a bright, clean smile is truly priceless. It's as if your whole face is illuminated with joy. But let's not for a moment forget about your lips, because they play an enormous and integral role in completing that perfectly youthful smile. As we mature, our lips can naturally lose volume, and they sometimes appear thinner and less defined. If you're anything like us, you understand that finding that perfect balance of hydration and subtle shine is absolutely key to keeping your lips looking full, luscious, and inviting. Wisely skip the matte lipsticks. While they may look trendy, they tend to dry out your lips and unfortunately make them appear smaller. Instead, consciously opt for creamy, hydrating lip colors in soft pinks, warm peaches, or even rich berry tones. These particular shades possess a unique ability to instantly brighten up your face and bestow upon you a fresh, youthful appearance. And never forget the magic of a touch of lip gloss or a nourishing balm. It's like a little enchantment that adds natural plumpness to your lips, making them look fuller, softer, and more inviting. Now, if you're eager to give your lips a little extra love without resorting to needles or fillers, there's a fabulous trick we absolutely adore. You can masterfully create the illusion of fuller, more voluminous lips by delicately applying a nude lip liner just slightly outside your natural lip line. The absolute key is to blend it in softly and seamlessly so it doesn't appear overtly dramatic or artificial. Then, apply your favorite lipstick or gloss over it. The resulting effect is subtle, yet incredibly powerful. It's a natural enhancement that makes your lips appear distinctly fuller without any invasive treatments. To us, this is precisely what true beauty is all about: feeling profoundly confident and radiantly beautiful in your own skin. You don't need to spend a fortune or undergo drastic measures to enhance your appearance. With a little consistent love, thoughtful care, and these simple yet effective tricks, you can achieve a smile that not only looks beautifully youthful, but truly feels revitalized from within. So go ahead, treat yourself to the radiant smile you genuinely deserve. After all, a smile is far more than just a curve. It's a profound reflection of your inner joy and vibrant spirit. Ladies, if you're actively searching for a truly impactful yet effortless way to instantaneously look and feel more youthful, there's a powerful secret weapon you can begin utilizing right away, and it doesn't cost a single penny: your posture. Take a moment to truly reflect on this. You could dedicate countless hours and invest significant amounts of money on the latest revolutionary skincare products, sophisticated makeup, or expensive cutting-edge hair treatments. Yet, if you're consistently walking around hunched over and slouched, none of that will genuinely matter. The way you carry yourself speaks volumes to the world, and unfortunately, poor posture possesses a subtle yet profound ability to rob you of your innate confidence and make you appear discernibly older than you truly are. Slumping not only creates the visual impression that you are perpetually exhausted and weighed down by the burdens of life, but it also detrimentally affects your physical health. Chronic back pain, persistent stiffness, and even various digestive issues can arise when your foundational posture is out of proper alignment. However, here's the beautiful, empowering truth. You possess the inherent power to completely change that with something as remarkably simple as standing tall. Good posture can make you radiate with an undeniable sense of elegance, grace, and confidence in an instant. Imagine walking into any room and immediately feeling poised, graceful, and vibrantly alive. When you consciously hold your shoulders back and stand with your head held high, you don't merely look taller, you inherently look stronger, more energized. As if life's energy is effortlessly flowing through your entire being, your posture acts as a powerful, nonverbal signal to the world that you are confident, present, and fully prepared to embrace the day with unwavering conviction. And here's arguably the best part. Good posture doesn't solely enhance your external appearance. It can profoundly transform the way you intrinsically feel about yourself. So, how can you immediately begin the process of improving your posture and consequently feel years younger? Picture this mental image. Imagine there's an invisible string gently attached to the very top of your head, subtly yet firmly pulling you upward, much like a graceful marionette. This powerful imagery helps you to intuitively straighten your spine without forcing it, encouraging a natural, effortless alignment that truly feels fluid and comfortable. You'll almost perceive your body as floating with ease, and you'll undoubtedly notice how your entire being begins to harmoniously align with this newfound sense of lightness and inherent strength. One of the most effective and powerful ways to significantly improve your posture is by consistently strengthening your core muscles. A robust core inherently supports a straight back, thereby helping you to stand taller and more confidently. Begin with simple foundational exercises, things like mindful standing abdominal contractions, gentle yoga stretches, or targeted Pilates movements. All of these practices are wonderfully gentle, yet remarkably effective in helping your deep-seated muscles naturally support and maintain your improved posture. It may genuinely surprise you just how profoundly a little bit of targeted strength in your core can elevate the way you carry yourself through life. Another crucial aspect to pay meticulous attention to is the position of your shoulders. For many of us, especially after years of prolonged desk work or consistently carrying heavy bags, we've inadvertently developed the habit of slouching forward, often without even consciously realizing it. It's almost as if our shoulders are quietly inching up toward our ears, making us appear tense, stressed, and even anxious. But here's the wonderful news. You possess the ability to consciously change that. Simply check in with yourself periodically throughout the day. Are your shoulders subtly slouching forward? Are they inadvertently creeping up towards your ears without your notice? If so, gently roll them back and deliberately down. You'll immediately perceive an undeniable difference, not just in how you outwardly look, but profoundly in how you intrinsically feel. You'll feel more open, more relaxed, and yes, a whole lot more confident. Your sitting posture is just as critically important as your standing posture. It's incredibly easy to habitually collapse into your chair, especially after a long, demanding day, but do not allow that to become an ingrained habit. When sitting, make a conscious, persistent effort to sit up straight, keeping your feet flat on the floor and your back meticulously aligned with the chair. A small lumbar support pillow can perform absolute wonders, effectively supporting the natural curve of your lower back and actively encouraging a neutral spine position. If you are still watching this video and find these enriching lessons useful, please take a moment to comment 3 below to graciously let us know that you are still actively engaged with us. Lastly, make a conscious effort to gently lift your chin slightly and consistently make confident eye contact with others. As we mature, some of us tend to lower our heads out of an unconscious habit, or perhaps a touch of shyness. It's almost as if we're instinctively trying to shrink or hide, but we absolutely don't have to. Instead, gently raise your chin and meet the eyes of the people around you. This remarkably simple shift will make you appear not only more alert, but also more approachable, engaged, and distinctly youthful. Remember, a woman who navigates through life with poise, with unwavering good posture, radiates an undeniable sense of grace, strength, and vitality that is truly captivating. Good posture isn't merely about standing tall, it's about feeling deeply empowered to live life fully, without hesitation, and embracing every precious moment with genuine, unwavering confidence. Have you ever truly wondered how to consistently maintain that radiant, luminous skin that makes you appear vibrant and genuinely youthful, regardless of your age? It's undoubtedly something every woman dreams of, the kind of skin that seems to naturally glow from within, inherently beautiful without the absolute need for layers of heavy makeup. Let's be unequivocally honest. We all intrinsically know that healthy, well-nourished skin is the true, fundamental foundation of beauty, far more impactful than any cosmetic product can ever truly offer. The older we gracefully get, the more our skin inherently changes. We regrettably lose that youthful elasticity, its natural hydration, and that intrinsic rosy glow that once seemed so effortless. But here's the truly incredible news. Achieving glowing, healthy skin doesn't have to necessitate expensive spa treatments or an array of costly products. With just a few simple yet profoundly powerful changes in your daily skincare routine, you can genuinely restore your complexion and feel like a more youthful, vibrant version of yourself. First and foremost, let's circle back to the critical importance of hydration. Hydration is truly everything when it comes to nurturing mature skin. As we mature, our skin's innate ability to retain moisture naturally diminishes, which often leads to it appearing dry, dull, and fatigued. That's precisely why it's so incredibly important to consistently drink plenty of water. Hydration from within has an immense and visible impact on your outer appearance. But don't stop there. The real secret lies in actively boosting your skin's moisture externally. Incorporating a deeply hydrating serum, especially one enriched with hyaluronic acid, can be a true game changer. This magical ingredient actively pulls water into the skin, helping it to profoundly absorb and retain moisture, thereby giving your face a plump, dewy, and wonderfully youthful look. Imagine how remarkably different your skin will feel, fuller, fresher, and undeniably more alive. It's like discovering a secret weapon for making you look years younger. The best part is that it's incredibly easy to perform. You don't require any fancy tools, as just your fingertips will work absolute wonders. However, if you wish to elevate the experience, a jade roller or gua sha tool can provide an added soothing benefit. Always use upward, gentle strokes on your cheeks, jawline, and forehead. This mindful technique not only effectively reduces puffiness, but also imparts a natural, subtle lift, making your skin appear firmer, more toned, and distinctly healthier. It's an affordable, non-invasive, and truly enjoyable way to promote glowing, youthful skin. In the end, true beauty doesn't have to be complicated or exorbitantly expensive. It's entirely about nourishing your skin from the inside out, consistently giving it the thoughtful attention and gentle care it genuinely deserves. It's about making small, meaningful, and sustainable changes that ultimately lead to truly big, visible results. So, take a moment today to give your skin the profound love and care it inherently needs. It's more than worth it. After all, the secret to timeless beauty is simple. Glowing, healthy skin is always, unequivocally, in style. We sincerely hope you found these timeless beauty secrets as refreshing, insightful, and exciting as we have. So, what invaluable lessons have you absorbed today? Perhaps you've uncovered the profound magic of consistent hydration, the gentle yet powerful benefits of careful exfoliation, or the wondrous effects of a regular facial massage. Whatever your personal discovery, we would absolutely love to hear which single tip or trick you are most eager and excited to begin practicing and incorporating into your daily life. Please, take a precious moment to generously share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. We are genuinely eager to read about your unique journey to achieving glowing, youthful skin. And of course, if you thoroughly enjoyed this video and are keen to continue learning more about embracing and aging gracefully, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your invaluable support means the entire world to us, and it profoundly helps us to consistently create more valuable, enriching content specifically tailored just for you. Thank you immensely for watching, and always remember, true beauty truly starts from within.